Why are there gig tubers out here that are telling people to stay in one place and wait for orders to hit your phone? I think it's absolute nonsense to do this, and I'm going to tell you what I think about it today. My name is John McFall, and I want to welcome you to the McFallRI channel, where I teach you how to make $25 to $30 an hour doing food delivery. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about the fact that there are some gig tubers out here that are preaching to people that you go to one spot in your marketplace, you sit in that spot, you turn on the apps, and you wait for orders to hit your phone. I think that this is not a good way to do food delivery, because if you're sitting there waiting on orders, that means that you don't have food in your car driving down a road making money. So today I'm going to give you a different approach to it and teach you what you need to know to keep that car rolling down the road with money hitting your account, so that you are making the money that you want to make while you're out there. If you get value out of today's video, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. So I've talked about this in some other videos that I've done over the last couple of years. If you are sitting just waiting for orders to hit your phone, you are not going to make very good money when you're out there doing food delivery. I can remember when I first started doing food delivery, I went to literally one restaurant for DoorDash, and I sat behind that restaurant waiting for that good order to hit my phone. And I was literally sitting in one place for about 30 to 40% of the time. And obviously, if you're sitting 30 to 40% of the time, that's going to limit the amount of money that you can make when you're out there doing food delivery. So why would you do something like this? A better approach that I came up with in my marketplace is I go to where the orders are. I go to where I know I can get orders on specific days and at specific times. And today I want to tell you how you can figure out how to do this in your marketplace. So what you need to do is, when you go into a marketplace, whether you've been working there a while or you're brand new at doing food delivery, as a multi-apper, we have multiple opportunities to make money on these platforms because we have multiple platforms that we work on. You can also do this, though, if you only use one app. I've done it when I was using only DoorDash. The basic premise behind this strategy is for you to go out into your marketplace. I work here in Fort Wayne, and after I realized that sitting waiting for orders is not the thing to do, I started going around this marketplace trying to find where I can go to get the orders. And after a while of doing this on DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub, I actually found what I call sweet spots, and these are areas in my marketplace that I know I can consistently get orders that are decent, at least, and keep my vehicle rolling down the road with food in the car so that I can make the money that I want to make while I'm out here. I ended up getting 5 what I call sweet spots in my marketplace, and these are areas where I can go into on DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Grubhub that will send me orders consistently, so I'm not just sitting there waiting for orders. And I went from sitting 30 to 40% of the time. After I realized this, I was only sitting about 5% of the time. And that was mostly because I was in the middle of making deliveries and couldn't really look at other deliveries, and it wasn't because I was just sitting there in a parking lot waiting for orders ever. My vehicle is constantly rolling down the road because I constantly am getting orders, because I know where to go to in my marketplace to do that. And what you'll find then over time is you can actually get a little bit better at doing this. And what I mean by this is you can actually get out there and you know on specific days of the week and at specific times of the day where to go in your marketplace to get the orders that you're looking to get. Where I go on a Monday morning is completely different than where I would go on a Saturday or Sunday morning, because there's better areas to go to. Where I'm going to work, the dinner rush is different depending on what day of the week it is, and you will really start to understand and have, as I say, an infinite understanding of your marketplace. So no matter what time of the day it is or what day of the week it is that you're going out, you can get out there and get the money that you're wanting to make. So don't just sit there waiting on orders to hit your phone. It is a complete waste of time, in my own opinion. If you really want to make that $25 to $30 an hour, you've got to have food in your car the whole time that you're out there so you can maximize what you can make. So go through your marketplace and figure out where to go. If you want to take a look at my situation, Fort Wayne, I've got the 5 that I talked to you about. In Auburn, which is a population of 15,000 people, I've only got the 1. So no matter how big or how small your marketplace is, go where the food is and go where the orders are coming in that are going to pay you the money that you want to make. On top of that, when it comes to these platforms and they show you what they call hotspots, these aren't necessarily where all the good orders are going to be coming in. They create hotspots because this is where the most orders are coming in. And guess what happens when people flood the hotspots on these apps? They can actually pay less per order because there's a lot more drivers that are coming to that area because it's red on their map in the case of DoorDash. But this isn't where you can necessarily make the best money. Find your own hot spots or power strips or sweet spots in your marketplace, as I call them, and find those areas that you can go into no matter what day of the week or time of the day it is, that you know that you can get decent orders so that you can make the money that you want to make. And to keep track of what you're making and see where you are overall, I created a great spreadsheet that's going to help you in figuring out where you are on average. I'm going to throw it up here on the screen real quick so you guys can check it out. If you look at the left-hand side, you'll see I always put my start time and my end time. This gives me the total time that I've worked. I also put in the miles. Head to the right and you'll see for each individual app, I put the dollars that I've made, the time that I worked, along with the number of deliveries. Head to the bottom and you'll see it calculates out what your average dollar per hour, dollar per mile, and your average per order. If you want to check out where you are on average, this will show you where you need to improve also. So go grab a free copy of this download and get it for yourself. Also would like to ask you again, if you got value out of today's video, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Finally, I want to tell you that if you want to learn how to make that $25 to $30 an hour, go into my food delivery playlist because it has a lot of great lessons there on that playlist. One video that's going to really help you out that talks about the miles that you drive is this video here, and it's going to talk to you about the miles that you're putting on your vehicle when you're out there doing food delivery and how to minimize that when you're out there working. So go check out that video. Finally, I want to leave you with, I hope that you are out there making the money that you and your family deserve. And with that, I want to say thanks.